What will become of our future? By Bridget Price. The world's future is in danger of climate change, natural hazards, pollution, and overpollution. What will happen if we don't take care of planet Earth? What have scientists, prophets, and writers predicted for the future of our planet? What is Mother Nature trying to tell us? What can we do to take better care of our planet? What is a prediction? A prediction is a declaration that something will happen in the future. When you foretell something, you say it before it happens. One of the most common predictions is a weather forecast. We can see this in the daily news, the daily newspaper, and in various sites on the internet. The weather forecast lets us know what the climate will be like on a certain day or in a certain place. Scientists and technology help meteorologists predict the weather. They might say that it will rain in Australia tomorrow, or that there will be blue skies and sunshine in Oaxaca, Mexico. Meteorologists will give an estimation of the approximate temperature for the weather worldwide. Weather reports allow people to prepare for the future. If you know it will be cold tomorrow, you can plan your outfit accordingly. This allows people to plan for vacations and day-to-day living. For example, if you're going on a holiday to Canada and the weather forecast predicts snow, you will need to bring warm clothes with you, rain, hail, or shine. If rain comes your way, you will need an umbrella to keep the raindrops away. If the sun is predicted in tomorrow's sky, you will need a hat and sunblock so that your skin doesn't fry. What if there is a hailstorm? Then run for cover and keep yourself warm. Now what if the forecast states there will be clear blue skies? You step outside and thunder awaits? And what do you call that bolt of light in the sky? It flashes electricity in a sharp, long line. If it strikes someone, they could possibly die. Climate change. Climate change represents a change in the pattern of the weather, and usually for a long period of time. Some scientists believe that greater amounts of carbon dioxide and hotter temperatures will continue to change the climate across our planet. Global warming and the increase in fossil fuels contribute to climate change. If we don't help reduce climate change, the Earth's temperature will continue to rise. There will be a change in climate, rainfall, temperature, and there might be more natural disasters. Pollution. Chemicals that are emitted into the air create pollution. Pollution will obliterate the Earth's land, water, and air. The human race is largely responsible for climate change. Every time we burn fossil fuels, we affect the climate. Things like traffic, exhaust fumes, litter, oil spills, toxic waste, and unrecyclable garbage will create more pollution, as well as the development and building of large cities. Pollution is usually created by human actions. However, natural disasters can also result in contamination. Natural disasters. Natural disasters are events that occur naturally and affect people and the environment. Scientists predict that climate change will increase the number of natural disasters in the world. Natural disasters include droughts, tropical cyclones, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, landslides, and floods. Droughts. It is a prediction that there will be more droughts. Imagine that you're a farmer and your land needs rainfall to grow fruits and vegetables, and your livestock needs water to survive. Then imagine that the weather forecast predicts there will be no rain when the land is already thirsty. Maybe your crops will die and your livestock will perish. According to some reports, large parts of Latin America, South Asia, Africa, and Australia face significant drought risk in the future. Droughts in Australia. The continent of Australia has suffered from severe droughts in the past. In 2007, Australia suffered from a terrible drought that went down on record as one of the worst droughts in history. Crops such as rice, cotton, and wine grapes, as well as livestock, were in threat of ceasing to exist. These droughts affected the world because Australia is a prime exporter of rice and provides this food to millions of people. The Australian economy relies on its farming. Without rain or water, the rice crops will not grow and the economy will suffer. Nostradamus' prediction. In the 1500s, Nostradamus, a famous apothecary and prophet, made a series of predictions for the future. One prediction was that Australia would suffer from a period of heavy rainfall for many years, and soon after, it would experience a terrible drought. This drought would dry up and burn the land, causing the largest fire in history. Nostradamus and earthquakes. Earthquakes have been gradually increasing over the past decade and happening on a regular basis. Nostradamus, with other sources too, claims that earthquake disasters will happen in the near future. Nostradamus apparently stated in his book titled The Prophecies, Century 10, Quarantine, Train 67, a very mighty trembling in the month of May, Saturn in Capricorn, Jupiter and Mercury in Taurus, Venus also in Cancer, Mars in Virgo. All that time hail will fall larger than an egg. What does this mean? Astrologists, physics, and various people across the globe have attempted to understand the actual meaning from Nostradamus' words. Some people believe that this indicates that an earthquake is going to come in the month of May in the near future with hail larger than eggs. Astrology as a part of prediction. Nostradamus used judicial astrology as a tool to do his predictions for the future. Judicial astrology is the study of the planets and stars in relation to the earth. It is one of the most ancient philosophies in the world. Astrology is often used to predict the results of war, the future of countries, and someone's zodiac sign. It has not been agreed that astrology can predict natural disasters, however. There has been some discussion and debate that there is a high possibility that it can provide warning before a natural disaster occurs. What planet am I? I am the sixth planet from the Sun. I have 9 rings when some planets have none. I have 62 moons in my orbit. I am the second largest planet in the solar system circuit. What are you thinking? What planet am I? They named me after a Roman god, and I rest up in the starlit sky. Overpopulation. In 2001, Brian Dana Eggers, a science fiction writer, made a series of predictions for the 21st century. One of his predictions is that the world will suffer from overpopulation in the near future. Overpopulation is an increase in population density where the amount of land, food, and water will not be sufficient for the entire human race. There have been various debates over how many people the Earth can support. Some reports say anywhere between 6 and 9 billion. Whereas some more optimistic reports claim that Earth can support up to 1,000 billion. These drastic differences in figures would suggest that nobody really knows. Will the population grow so much that the Earth will not be able to support all the humans? There have been predictions that the Earth's population could reach anywhere between 8 and 11 billions in 50 years. What does this mean for the planet? Some people are in the belief that it will mean more climate change, diseases, population, more poverty, and wildlife extinction. Alternative energy replaces fossil fuels. Brian Dana Eggers also predicts alternative energy will eventually replace fossil fuels. Alternative energy does not damage the environment and is renewable energy, which is sourced from sunlight, wind, and rain. Recently, Australian actress and actress director Cafe Black turned the power switch on a solar-powered roof for the Sydney Theatre Company. This roof is powered by the sun and is hoping that it will help other Sydneysiders to invest in solar panels. If more people invest, then it will reduce the price of these panels. Switching to low energy light bulbs in your home will save billions of dollars and help combat climate change. We can help phase out incandescent light bulbs by encouraging our friends and family to invest in the alternative option. Perhaps we can't change the entire world, but if we start by changing our own worlds, then it will have a more positive effect on the outcome of the future of this planet. What can we do to help our planet? We can take better care of our planet by taking better care of our own environment. Recycle and reuse paper to help save trees. Reduce our plastic use and use material shopping bags instead of plastic ones. Make an effort to pick up our garbage and not litter. Start using low energy light bulbs in our schools, offices, and homes. Make a promise that we will drive less and make use of public transportation or alternative modes of transportation that don't harm the environment, such as bicycles or walking. Invest in renewable energies. Plant more trees to absorb pollution and help combat the ever-growing contamination problem on planet Earth.